What do you think of the comeback Barcelona did on Wednesday?
It was unbelievable. One of the most historic Champions League comebacks in history. The way they came back, conceding a goal, had to score 6 goals. It was just unbelievable. I haven't seen anything like that in my life. What would you make of Marcus?
You can never write out a team with goals, Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. And it's just a sensational achievement, but it's even more sensational the fact that they got back into it, and obviously Cavani then struck. They thought they were down out, and then with 3 minutes to go, obviously shows his worth. Neymar steps forward, 2 goals, and then the crossing from the unlikeliest of people when you think about it with Roberto. To get the winner is just sensational, to defy all the odds, and you know that's just what Barcelona are made of. They're an absolute sensational team, and they'll go down in history as one of the best teams, and that's shown against PSG, who are an absolute disgrace, by the way.
I might agree with that myself. So, do you think it's the end for Arsene Wenger and his reign at Arsenal?
It should be. It should be, but then again, he should have gone a long time ago. 10-2 defeats, and then to come out and say that actually it was the referee's decision making is an absolute disgrace. You don't concede 10 goals in 2 matches from a referee, and he should go on the back. Like I thought afterwards, I thought that was it there and then. Certainly, if they lose to Lincoln again this Saturday in the FA Cup, then surely he's got no pride left, and he does have to go.
Yeah, I think there's been a real lack of progression from Arsenal for a few years now, and he probably won't leave, but he definitely should be leaving. He hasn't won anything for a number of years. No real progression in the league, same as on the Champions League as well. So I think, yeah, he definitely is time for it.
He has come forth for the past 10 years.
Good enough, though, is it?
So, who do you think this is going to win the Champions League? A big question.
For me, I think Juventus are big kind of dark horses. I think they're 8 points clear in Serie A. So they have an opportunity to rotate and rest players in the latter stages of the competition, and players like Higuain in particular. I mean, I think they'll go a long way.
Leicester. Jamie Vardy's going to be having another party. Him and Morgan, he's going to score 95th minute. No, I'm joking. You say Real Madrid, they've obviously won it 2 out of the last 3 seasons. Barcelona obviously won it 2 years ago, so they're strong Spanish teams, and I can't really see beyond them and Atletico Madrid. I think they'll do well again. So I reckon between Madrid or Barcelona, probably in the end, I think.
Do you think Man United will progress after their 1-1 draw yesterday against FC Rostov?
I think so. I think it's a typical Mourinho away performance. They got the away goal, and I think they take the slim advantage back home to Old Trafford, and I think they'll progress. Also, Alexander Bukharov, he's the goal scorer for Rostov. He's suspended for the second leg, so I think that'll be a huge advantage for United.
And your views, Marcus?
Absolutely, they'll get through. They've gone to Rostov. It's not the nicest environment. Russia. It's cold. Obviously, they could only take 248 fans. Their fans were told not to mix because of violence. It's not a nice place to go. Particularly not a nice pitch to play on. It's artificial. It's dodgy, and they've come away with a 1-1 draw, an away goal, and as Jose Mourinho said, no injuries. So it's the best result they could have possibly hoped for. And I think once they get back to Old Trafford, their class will show, and I think they'll give Rostov a bit of a hammer.
I agree. So, out of all those European in the Europa League, which team do you think stands out to you and would win the Europa League?
I think again Lyon. I think they'll be dark horses. I think 4-2 up against one of the strongest teams in the competition, Roma. So I think they'll go through, and with Lacazette, is on top form, on fire. So with a player like that, you've always got a chance to nick the tight games.
Just going to be surprised it's not severe again this year, isn't it? But I think that, I think I agree with Ben that I think Lyon will do well, and I think if Manchester United take it seriously, obviously they possess a wealth of attacking talent, and as long as they can keep it tight at the back, I think Man United go a long way. If they take it seriously as well, obviously they're used to Champions League, but winning Europa League is hardly bad, is it? So I think Man United can do well if they take it seriously enough going forward.
And that's all we have time for. I thank Ben and Marcus for joining me today, and that's all from the European Roundup Show.